2,466, 2,467.
How are you?
I'm okay. I've got myself into a bit of trouble.
Would you like to tell Big Brother what kind of trouble?
Okay, when I first came to the house, I didn't fancy anybody. And then I got to know Sirvash, and I kind of like Sirvash. Tom came into the house then last week, and I realised tonight that I actually fancy Tom. And I've kissed Sirvash last night, and Marcus doesn't like Sirvash, and I've got myself into a bit of dilemma because it's a bit weird between everyone, like, and obviously I'm gonna be hated by everyone, but
What do you plan to do from here?
I don't know. I was gonna just stick with the Sirvash thing and just not complicate things even more, but then I was thinking to myself that would the Noirin and the outside world do that, and I was like, well, no, I wouldn't. If I like someone, I like someone. If I don't like someone, I don't like someone. I'm not going to do it because I'm scared that the public are going to be like, well, we want you to fancy this person because they're like an underdog, or we want you to fancy them because we just think you should fancy that person. And I'm like, I'm not going to do that because it's not me being who I am. And if I fancy someone, I fancy someone. If I don't fancy someone, I don't fancy someone. So no one is going to make me fancy somebody no matter what happens, like whether I'm on the show, whether I'm not on the show. So I'm just gonna have to just go what I do in the outside world, and on the outside world I'd fancy Tom, so I'm just going to go with that. And so I think I'm just gonna tell Tom how I feel, and then see what happens from them. I try to hold it back though. I do try to save people's feelings, but I don't know whether that's always the right thing sometimes. I think you should just do it and just get on with it. And saving people's feelings mightn't always be the right thing. You should just do how you feel.
Whose feelings are you most worried about?
But Marcus's feelings. And Sirvash's. Sirvash is most at the moment, because Marcus, I've told so many times I don't fancy him, I don't never want to be with him, nothing's ever going to happen between us because we're friends, blah blah, so he should understand. I've told him so many times. But Sirvash, because like last night he was saying things like to me like, oh, outside, like, we're gonna, like, you're gonna wait for me and I'm gonna wait for you, and I was like, well, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, you have a girlfriend, first of all. I know you said you don't want to be with her anymore, but I don't know, like, it's like, well, we don't know what's going to happen after this, so